it. But we'll do the notebook work until then. How about that? But I can't be, like, just Xing out this shit in the day that I write down for the day. Like, it's almost like there's no point of even writing it down, to be honest. I don't know. How about I just try to get a shit ton of stuff done on my notebook? But this notebook shit, man, I am not a fan of how it rips off so easily. Definitely not a fan. Yo, what up? What up, Freddie? What up, Reality? What up, Stylanos? What's good? What's good? OGs for sure hopping in quick. This is what I'm saying. I just did a TikTok live stream and I noticed I don't have any OGs. Like, I have nobody that's like, comes into the streams and like watches like them consistently. But on YouTube, I do. I mean, I was the first like 2 streams. Is crazy. Yeah, Lil Bro was good. See, that is literally 4 OGs: Freddy, Reality, Stylanos, and Evil. All 4 of these are all people that have been in the streams a lot. Like, all of them. I've seen all of you guys in the streams a lot. So this is what I'm saying. Like, having OGs is just extremely important because they literally carry the stream. Let's be real. In TikTok there is one problem. I did start following you, but I didn't get any notification. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Well, maybe you need to turn on TikTok notifications. I don't know, but start hopping in those streams too, because you'll help grow that for sure. Yeah, I don't have TikTok. Damn. Yeah, sorry is here, or sorry, Super is here. Anyway, what happened last stream? The lag was crazy. I know the lag was so bad it like cut off the stream because I rewatched the stream and it literally got cut off. So my bad on that, guys. Let me know if it's getting laggy here, and I'll try to fix it as much as possible. Got an RS7 Audi at age 19. Thanks, buddy. Hell yeah, bro. Fire. Good stuff. Good shit, dude. Bro, got that potato circuit Wi-Fi. Why does it even get laggy? Wi-Fi, I guess? Yeah, I think finally Discipline got me. Good shit, bro. The stream rage baits him. Yeah, true. Stream always rage baits me. That's a fact. That's a fact on facts on facts. For facts on facts. What I eat in a day? See? Okay, let me know if it's laggy because it's just because my iPhone storage. I literally just saw that. Let me know if it's laggy. Tell me right now if it is. Okay, seriously. Yes, though. By the way, what is your favorite food? I don't know that. Steak. I've always said steak. Giving up in game cars got me real one. LOL. Good shit. Love that. Steak, I think. Trust. Yeah. Facts. First time seeing a foreigner with a mustache. Foreigner? I'm not foreign. Fuck you talking about? What are you talking about? Or am I foreign to you? I've never thought of myself as a foreigner, but I guess I might be foreign to you. You're good now, twin. It's not. Okay. We gotta lock the fuck in now. I already wrote that shit down, so I don't know why I'm being a stupid idiot. Or this shit. Okay. It's not. Didn't you say that before? Yes, I got it right. Foreigner with a mustache. I feel like I've heard that before. Yes. Jake, you look 20, but you feel like you are a teenager because of your lifestyle. Bro, what? My lifestyle is not a teenager lifestyle. What? What? What makes a lifestyle teenager like? I guess the football games could look that way. Wait, you're not wrong though, cause well, let's get some explanations. I would love to hear. I would love to hear your guys' reasoning because I think you guys are wrong. But you know what? I'm ready to hear the opinions of others. Because that's how I am. You're fighting every day, living your life like there is no tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think every human should do that, whether you're a teen or not. I recently fixed the way I style my hair, and I don't look homeless anymore. I still look homeless, apparently. I always had that homeless guy hair look, which is fine. He low-key looks 16-ish to me. I don't know, I might be delusional. 16 years old. He looks 20-something to me. I got one person in the stream be like, you look like you're 30, but also 16 at the same time. And I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. Here's what I know. I know I definitely look unique. How old are you? I'm 22, which I hate. I hate being 22. But I'm not like, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh my gosh, you're 22? Like, no way. It's like, oh yeah, he's 22. But, I don't know. Yeah, I've seen 14-year-olds that look older than him. Yeah, true. But they're gonna look like shit when they're fucking like 30. That's the one thing. One thing I fucking am actually extremely happy for now is I was a late bloomer, so now, like, when I'm like 22, I look really good, like at a really young age. Like there's some dudes I know that like they're literally getting old and they look old and like almost like creepy, like older creepy guy vibes, which is really not a vibe that I want or ever want. Like for me, it's almost like a great situation now because, you know, I look very young and in my prime. You know what I mean? I look very youthful and you know, the older you get as a man, the more that's an advantage. As a younger dude, it's kind of difficult because, you know, like, the girls your age don't find you attractive, but you get older, it's like, wait a second. You know? Evil, by the way, you are super cooked. You are 5 foot. You are not even cooked. You are burnt ashes. I am 9-year-old and taller than you. Wait, you're 9. I thought you were at least 13. It depends. See, everyone thinks, like, you know, like, like I said, I think the people that are cooked the most are the people that have low IQ. I think the IQ pill is the biggest pill out there. Like, you could be fucking 6'4", but if you're stupid, like, I don't know how you're gonna win at life. I'm gonna be real. At least I got an excuse to invest expensive platform shoes. Freddie, I'm 5'3" and way older than you. How tall are you? Evil, that's so real. Yeah. I wonder if we did like a fan meetup, like saw everyone. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'd be the tallest one. I don't know, but who knows? Maybe some guy's gonna pull up and be like, "I love your shit." He's like 7 foot. That'd be crazy. I love platforms. I'm like 5'5". How? I love New Rocks. The brand shoes, they're so cool. Jake, how tall are you? I'm like 6'2", like with shoes. Without shoes, probably 6'1", to be honest. If I'm gonna be real. But I'm tall. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I am tall. Like here's when I know I'm tall. When I'm in elevators, because it is very, very, very rare that I go into an elevator of even like 8, 9, 10 people and I'm short and I'm like I'm not the tallest one. It's extremely rare for me to see a woman that's my height, and it's more extremely rare to see a woman that's taller than me. If I see a woman that's taller than me, that's like a what the fuck is going on? Like that person is then extremely tall. Like if you're a woman and you are taller than me, you are extremely tall. Like to the point where it's definitely, you know, something. Not sure the last time I counted something I was like 5'3", got a little taller. Can I get the cheat code for height, guys? I didn't get the memo. Cheat code. Look, it really is a lot genetics, but I'll tell you, probably the best thing to do is raw milk, raw meat, sprints, basically everything to produce as much growth hormone as possible, stretching out your body, so like dead hangs to get taller. Make sure your sleep's on point, get your magnesium in, get anything that helps with bone growth and collagen and all that different stuff. And also just believe it, you know, believe it to be true. Believe that you're going to get taller and, you know, maybe that'll help. Maybe it's just a mindset thing. I you can say whatever you want. I always thought I was going to be tall. I always thought, oh, and you can say what you want, but my genetics don't make sense at all. I'm going to keep it real. So I don't know. I don't know. But the cheat code about height is the less you can worry about it, the better. Okay? The less you can put any like of your actual life experiences or results based on height, the better. Cuz if you start putting like bad things associated with your height, that is not a good situation. Like if you start going like, "Oh, like I can't get this job opportunity because of my height. I'm not good at this sport because of my height. I can't talk to this girl because of my height." Like all of these different things, it is not a good situation. You are putting yourself in a very, very bad hole that is difficult to kind of get out of, to be honest. Because once you start seeing things that way, then every single thing that does confirm your beliefs are only going to confirm your beliefs. So picture it this way. Say you're a short guy and you're like, "I'll never get a girl because I'm too short and I just don't think I'll ever get a girl." And then every single time you walk around and you see a girl with a guy that's taller, you go, "Yep, see, there it is. Like, there it is. Like, these girls only want tall guys." But then when they see a short guy with a hot girl, they go, "How does he pull her? What? What is that girl doing? Is that girl blind?" I swear to God, these dudes do the exact same thing. They go, I've seen it. I've seen them personally say, if you're a dude and you go, "How does he get her?" You don't know women. You don't know women. You don't know women. You don't know women. You don't know how the fuck they work, okay? Ever since like a year ago, I have basically never looked at two people dating and gone, "How does that guy pull her?" You know what I mean? I feel like as a dude, if you say that, it like shows me on a like subconscious level you don't really know how women work. I'm being serious because like if you really as a dude think that the cheat code to getting women is being tall and attractive, you could not be more wrong. Like you could not be more wrong. It is not the cheat code, okay? It is a bonus of front end game, okay? But you have to understand the cheat code is status. That's the real cheat code is status and pre-selection. Like the cheat code is having so many hot women basically vouch for you on how awesome you are in everything, okay? That is the cheat code. People are like, "Oh, what's the cheat code? What's the cheat code?" That's the fucking cheat code. Okay, I'm not saying it's easy, but if you get a bunch of hot girls to be like, "Yeah, he's the guy. He really does it for me." Like if you get a bunch of that, like for example, Pete Davidson. Like, do you really think he would have dated all these hot women if there wasn't a bunch of hot women that was already trying to, like date him? It's how it works. They need that confirmation. One of the best things a dude can have to make himself look more attractive is a hot woman saying, "Yes, I'm with this guy." Because she has unlimited options. So for her, if she's picking him, that means that he has something. Okay? You have to understand that. You gotta put those things together. Guys, I'm 6'2" because 6'2", my bad guys. I'm back. Welcome back, Evil. No, like I said, like you shouldn't worry about height, bro. Height is so irrelevant. Like I said, I'm tall, and it's very interesting the amount of like things that people think happen, but it's a lot more front end game. It really just gets you in the door. If you don't have personality, you're fucked. Like if you don't have the ability to retain a woman's interest, you are fucked. You need to relax. Okay. What do you do for a living? Right now, I'm personal trainer, testosterone coach. You sound like an incel, man. I'm married and nobody I know talks like you. I think you're fucking wrong. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, here's the thing. I mean, you could say I sound like that, clearly. I mean, you could look at my Instagram. You can look at my stuff. I could show you my DMs. I could show you my dating apps. I definitely do well with women. But it's not because of, like, just looks. It's also because of a lot of other things, like personality and understanding female dynamics. So, yeah, no. That's definitely incorrect. But, you are in my stream, and you're the one that's getting bothered with what I'm saying. So maybe it's because you're that way, That's the thing is I say the raw truth because I've actually understand it. I've seen what it's like to not get girls, and I would seen to get girls obsessed with me. So I know both sides. So it's very easy for me to talk about it. But a lot of dudes, especially married dudes, they get really uncomfortable with this talk because they know I'm right, but they don't want me to be right because they don't want to feel like they made the wrong decision. You know what I mean? This happens all the time. So yeah, no, you're wrong. I know you got some like deep, weird jealousy situation going on because you're married, but you're still in my stream saying shit. So I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. If I was married, the idea of me being in some younger person's stream talking to them, like I don't know how low value that could get. But yeah, hopefully maybe you could actually improve on this stream and get better at life. You know what I mean? I'm being serious because that is what you need, bro. Hopefully. Evil, that's wild. No response? Nothing to say? I swear to God, y'all are such fucking pussies. Y'all won't say shit when I actually come back and with raw truth. And I know what the fuck I'm talking about. The second I say, oh, wait, let me show you my fucking dating apps. Let me show you how many women are obsessed with me. How about I show you my phone calls? How about I show you my text messages? Should I do that? But no, once I start getting all egotistical, everyone gets all quiet. It's so interesting, man. Y'all are little pussies, dude. They probably, of course they did, because they're a fucking pussy, bro. They won't say anything. Like they'll say shit behind the camera. It's like, bro, you're the one behind the camera. I'm the one that has the balls to actually, say my opinions in front of everyone. You're the one that's sitting behind a fucking profile picture trying to hate on someone else. You know what I mean? Jake, don't insult the rest of us for what others didn't answer. You are just on your own land. We're just talking to each other. Like, dude, no, I'm not insulting you or you guys. Not like Reality or Freddy or Evil or Stylenos, any of those people. But I'm more just saying, like, yeah, just like a lot of people in general. They're fucking just haters for no reason, man. And then he leaves the stream. Because he knows I'm fucking right. He goes, I'm married. I'm married and no one sounds like you. Yeah, you're fucking married. You're a fucking dumbass, bro. You're married and you're in my fucking stream, bro. The fuck you doing? You should be fucking... You should literally be fucking creating an empire right now as a man, and you're in a fucking kid's stream. The fuck you doing, bro? How low level is your fucking life, dog? Seriously, you're gonna hate on some kid on this stream? Like, that's so fucking weird. And tell me to relax. I can say whatever the fuck I want and do whatever the fuck I want in my stream. The fuck are you talking about, bro? They'll never say that to me in person, though, ever in a million years, because they know I'm fucking right. It's so hilarious. Like, no matter what, I'll always have my fucking ego and pride to, like, literally just defend the fuck out of myself because of how correct I am. I mean, if you are gonna hate on me about something like lack of information when it comes to food, health, or dating, I'm going to fucking destroy you. If you tell me some bullshit like, bro, red meat's fucking gonna cause heart disease, you're a fucking dumbass, I'm gonna be like, no, you're fucking wrong, you're a dumbass, and now you're not even here to debate me. If you're gonna say some shit like, bro, you don't know dating dynamics, no, I'm a married guy, and I'm gonna be like, no, you're fucking wrong, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I've seen what it's like to not get girls, and I've seen what it's like to get girls, so I know how the fuck it works, okay? I've been both. Same with health, okay? I know what it's like to eat like shit and look like shit, and I know what it's like to eat good and train hard and look good. I know both, so I can talk about both, okay? Same fucking thing, okay? If you want to talk to me about health or dating, I can fucking destroy, okay? And I notice these people never want to debate me because I always fucking destroy them every single time. Every single time. You know what I mean? You can beat me in art. You can beat me in music. You can beat me in fucking who won Miss America or whatever the fuck. You can beat me in that shit. I swear to God, health and dating, I am going to fucking destroy you. Let's fucking go. Let's debate. Let's debate it. I will debate anyone. That's the thing is I'll debate anyone. So let's do it. That's the thing is like I'm so confident in how I think. I'm so confident that red meat is superfood. I'm so confident that the way that I do dating dynamics is the best that I've done so far for myself. 1000%. Let's debate. Okay. Sorry. He did it again. He just did LOL. He had an issue, guys. Again, can you finish the sentence without saying the word fuck? No, again. I didn't realize how much he cussed. Again. Okay, what the fuck? Let's chill out with this again. I dare you to finish the sentence without saying the word fuck. Shave that mustache. Fuck no. He can do it. It's done before LOL. You're lagging. No, we cannot be lagging. We cannot be lagging, man. We cannot be lagging, bro. Why did the bicycle get tired? I don't know. Something to do with the tires, I'm sure, or the wheels. We counted how many times you said fuck. Oh, really? That's just on your side. Oh, you're good. Now, but you did for a little because it was too tired. Yeah, I know. Tired. Yeah, I didn't saw that coming, is it? Okay. So, yeah, man. Fucking like literally. Why? But I'm confused, bro. People say shit. They say shit and then they don't defend it. Like, do you guys not notice that? Like, why do I think I have a completely different perspective than everyone else. Because he's the one that's fucking making all this money. He's the one that looks good on the internet. You guys are the fans watching him. How the fuck is he insecure? Like, you guys are making videos of him. How the and I perceive it that way. I'm like, no, he's not insecure. He's a fucking beast. He's a fucking Looksmaxer beast that ascended. Why do you guys not see it that way? Why do you guys go, no, he's insecure? That's probably why people think that I'm insecure, but it's not true. I'm not. The same way that he's not. It's just, we're just fucking winning at life and we want to win at life. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, how could you think that's insecurity when he's winning at life and they're not? They're commenting on his shit. How the fuck are they, like, how is he the insecure one? Makes no sense. My bad. My whole family's asleep, laughing like fucking idiot. Which joke? Best joke I've heard all day. You kiss your mother with that mouth. Will help. I have something. Sorry, my bad. Okay, my bad. How do Mexicans laugh when they play soccer? Because their grass tickles their. Okay, what the fuck? Why have something fun? Fucking post fun. Help. What that? Help what? Jay, you kiss your mother with that mouth? Best joke I've heard. My whole family is asleep and I'm laughing like fucking which joke? Where did it cut? It's loopy Mexican one. He's lagging. I told you. It's potato Wi-Fi. He's lagging. The brain hamster wheel powered Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh, foreign talk so much. Yeah, I definitely talk a lot. Especially on these streams because there's literally no one else talking, so I kind of have to, or else it's gonna get a little, quiet. But here's the thing. Here's what I gotta say. Do y'all see what I'm saying, or no? Am I the psychopath? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Am I the psychopath? Am I the crazy one? No one can answer. Hamster has asthma. LOL. Jake, yes, you. Good work, boys. Virtual high fives for everyone. Yep, yes, you are. I mean, I'm trying to, like, it's difficult for me to find people that think like me. I'm going to keep it real. It's extremely difficult to find people that think like me. That's what I'm starting to notice. I mean, I'm like, even the people that do think like me, it's like everyone else thinks they're crazy. So then I'm just like, what? You are, yes, you are. Crazy is an understatement. An understatement. Am I the one? No one's going to entirely think like you. For sure, but can someone think like a little bit like me? Like maybe a simple, like a similarity? Jake, do you have a girlfriend? I'm lesbian, so I'm not trying to date you. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Like I said, I just date. I date women, okay? That's what I do. That's why I feel qualified to talk about it. Because people go, oh my gosh, well, you don't have a girlfriend, so what do you know about women? It's like, well, what the fuck do you know about women? Are you trying to tell me you've only experienced women when they're your fucking girlfriend? Okay, well, you're a fucking idiot then. You're a fucking idiot then. I'm sorry. If you're telling me that you've only experienced a woman when she was your girlfriend, and like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? You're the dumbass. You're the dumbass. You know that, right? You know there's women out here that you don't have to make their girlfriend that you could still have consistent romantic relationships with. Multiple. And it's completely fine. As long as you put yourself in the right position, you could easily do it. That's what I do. And the funniest thing is, like, you could ask my roommates. You could literally ask my fucking roommates. You could be like, yo, does he actually do that? Is he actually about that? And they'll be like, yeah, he is. Like, he actually does. Like, that's the thing. Like, It's not even me. Like, you can literally ask my roommates, like, how I date, and they'll tell you the exact way I date. And it's not, like, I don't know what other proof I need. Maybe I should, no, that would not be a good idea. We are not doing that. I was going to say, maybe we should get one of the girls on stream. No, can't do that. Can't do that. But I could, low-key. I could. 'Cause sometimes y'all make me need to prove my fucking self with everything. It's insane. Guys, point and laugh. I'm joking. Points, laughs. Hi, I'm only joking. I'm evil. Who? Mom, don't point me. Bro, calling Jake. And not Jake, your mom. No. Wait, what? Wait, what? I've not read this chat, and it is so fucking confusing. I don't even know. Your mom now? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Oh, God. I have a headache and a cramp. Think about that. Like, both those things. But again, I'm not the crazy one. Or maybe I am the crazy one, but my fucking, what I say has so much reasoning behind it. It has so much fucking, like juice. Like, it has fucking value. It has fucking shit behind it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. What I say actually fucking makes sense. It does. It does. It fucking makes sense. Tell me, like, oh, God. People get so mad. People get so mad with what I say because they know I'm right. You know what? We're going to finish off with this. We're going to finish off with the story that I'm done, okay? Here's what I got to say. That guy, Akash or whatever the fuck, Cash or whatever, I don't even fucking know. Andrew Schultz, stupid little fucking best friend or whatever, their little whatever the fuck's going on, okay? That guy, he's the one that was married and went and with on Fresh and Fit podcast, they were talking with Myron and the other guy who kind of sucks, but Myron's chill. And they tell him, "Oh my gosh, you guys are trying to, turn like all these young broken men and trying to like disillusion them by telling them to be pimps and turn them from simps to pimps, and that's so immature. And were you actually like trying to help men, and you just trying to like, profit off of like kids?" And it's just like, it's like, who the fuck do you think you are to tell these people that they're telling men the wrong way to date when you're the one that's only been with one woman and getting married? You're the fucking dumbass over here, bro. You're the fucking retard. You know what I mean? You're the fucking retard. So anyway, video comes out of him getting disrespected by his wife, okay? Finds out the wife has not only been with him, she's been with multiple men. In frat houses, in all this different stuff, in the clubs, and all this different stuff. And she's got podcasts, and it's horrifying what she's saying. She's saying like the grossest, most heinous, disgusting thing that a woman could say that will completely destroy any value she ever had. And the dude, I don't feel bad for the dude. He's a dumbass. He's a dumbass for thinking, oh yeah, this woman's so pure. No, she's not. She's a slut, and you fucked up. And now you look like a dumbass because you were the one that was trying to tell them that they were the dumbasses for telling everyone, hey, don't get married. Don't get married. Which is, maybe some crazy advice, but is your advice better? You're the one that's getting fucked now on the internet. Everyone knows you're a fucking cuck. Everyone knows that you get disrespected by your wife and you've only been with one woman. How embarrassing is that? That the one woman that you've been with is disrespecting you. That's the worst thing that you could feel as a man. You've never been with any women in your entire life, and the one woman you actually are with is a fucking disrespectful bitch to you, and she's been with other men. That is the worst curse you can put on a man. So fuck that shit. And I will talk my shit to make sure that my people that watch me don't end up in that situation. All right, so that's about it. People get mad with you when you say what it's not mainstream. I know it's not politically correct, so people get so pissed off. Jake, how do you feel about being our mother? I have no idea. Mom, do you mind being a kind mom and I don't know what that any means. Jesus Christ, I'm back. Sorry, I couldn't. Something happened. It's 37. Oh, damn. Welcome back. Glad you're back, Freddie. Your mom is insane, for real. Evil, I'm glad to see you. Dang, me too. Hi, Freddie. I got your Glock. I don't think the man is who you should blame. I think you should blame the woman because she is a bad person. Nope. I'm blaming the dude. And this is when, actually, it's funny. This is why, like, men get mad at me. And, like, women will always get mad at me because I, always talk shit about how bad and stupid they are all the time. But the funny thing is, dudes get mad at me too because I say, well, dudes are stupid too. Dudes do stupid shit all the time. It's very rare for me to actually see like a smart dude. All these dudes are fucking stupid. And I also say that if a dude gets cheated on or broken up with, it's always the dude's fault. Now, people look at me and they go, what? No, women are mean people and do mean things sometimes. True. You as a dude need to know that. That's why it's your fault. Because you're the retard that said, oh, no, this woman's going to be nice to me. She's not going to be like every other woman. And then you get fucked. You're the dumbass. So it is your fault. But that doesn't mean that you have to, it's your fault like you weren't being a good guy in the relationships. It's your fault. You may have been too much of a good guy. Maybe you were giving her too many flowers. Maybe you were responding too quickly. Maybe you were giving her too much safety and too much like, oh yeah, I'm here, and I'm here to stay, and I'm not going anywhere. That's going to make a woman so not sexually attracted to you. It's fucking insane. Just so you know. Just so you know. And for me personally, I really don't care about all the other dating dynamics. I don't care about labels. All I really care about is that. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that guy is in an abusive relationship. He should get out of it too. I mean, I would tell him, "Hey man, I I I think you're a fucking idiot and you need to get out of it because you don't deserve this, but like this is your fault, but like maybe fucking grow some balls and understand you shouldn't be getting disrespected. Yeah, you're in an abusive relationship. You're being abused. That woman is fucking shit, but it's your fault for thinking that she was good. That's you. That's the thing is like I'm not saying the woman's a good person. I'm saying you're an idiot for not knowing she's a bad person. That's what I'm saying. Men need to be smarter, okay? Men are like I said, women are fucking stupid as fuck. But like at this point, men are just as stupid. It's very rare for me to see a guy that's like actually like knows what the fuck is going on. And then I never see a woman that knows what's going on. That's how I basically perceive it now. And that's not politically correct, but I could not care less. Jake, always speaking in one perspective when not on a neutral stance, I've noticed. Well, I would say it's a pretty neutral stance, but no, it's definitely sexist for sure. But I don't care. I don't care if I'm sexist. I don't give a fuck. I am sexist. I don't care. I have no care for that shit. I'm done with that shit. I don't give a fuck. Before I used to think it mattered. I don't care at all. I literally don't give a fuck. Oh my gosh, it's literally dumb. Here we go again. Hey everyone. Hey Jake, what up? I'm back. People are just stupid in general. I agree with that. Hi reality. Hi, welcome back. But that's the conclusion that I've come to recently, okay? And I know so many people are going to get so offended by that statement, and only a specific amount of people I could say that to, and they're like, you know what? Yes, you're fucking right. And it sucks that only me and them could have that specific, tone. Your mic's doing that weird thing. It sounds weird. My bad, brother. Ew, Jake, seriously, why you gotta be so dumb? Ew, I'm giggling. Sometimes to experiment, sometimes I say such outlandish shit to experiment how people react, okay? Because I'm like, okay, well, if I can get... And what I'm starting to notice is I can get away with saying almost fucking whatever I want, okay? No one really gives a fuck, okay? Now that we got people like Nick Fuentes, we got people like fucking Clav, we got people like, all these different people, no one cares. Cancel culture is over. The only people that are getting canceled are people that have fans and people that care about cancel culture. That's why technically, what's-her-face, Lizzo got canceled because her fans are people that cancel people. The reason he technically never got canceled is because the people that watch him don't cancel people. The reason that Nick Fuentes technically never got canceled is because the people that watch him don't cancel people. Yeah, they can try to arrest them, they can shut off their banking, but at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that people are not going to refuse to watch them. That's the fact. That's the reality of the situation. Okay. Is it still lagging? Let me know. My bad. You're lagging bad. I care about it, but I'm here listening Jake lag. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Is it still lagging? I might have to end the stream. I'm not gonna leave. Bro, I just still can't believe that person thought said I'm married, and no one that I know sounds like you. I'm like, bro, who the fuck, what the fuck do you think you know about anything, bro? Because you're married? You think that gives you any experience of anything? It gives you nothing. It gives you fucking nothing, bro. If you think because you're married you now have dating experience, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, dude. You're a fucking idiot. It's not lagging on my... Fix lag problem in the future, please, dog. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to figure it out. My bad. Nah, dude. I think that dude was... I mean, you're in my stream, brother. So, Is your life really that good? Plus, if you're married, you're probably way older than your 20s. Yeah. So what the fuck are you doing in my stream talking about, "Oh yeah, you're like how the fuck are you going to be a married man going into my stream as a young man telling me that I'm wrong for thinking the way I'm thinking? You're wrong. I know you're wrong because you're watching a kid's YouTube stream right now. You're watching a young man's YouTube stream. I would never in a million years do that as a married man. I'd be building an empire. I'd be building shit. I'd be a real fucking man. I wouldn't be on YouTube watching other men's live streams and commenting, telling them to chill out. That's a fucking young, or no, sorry, not young. That is a weak man and a kid mindset. That's what that is. That's what that dude was. I'm married, so the way you talk is I don't like it. It's like, yeah, you probably don't like the way I talk because I'm fucking honest, okay? You're the one that got fucked, and now you get bothered by what I say, so you feel the urge, the need to comment in my shit to say, oh, no, 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 the way you're thinking is wrong. Why would you need to feel the need to say that? If your life was so perfect, you just go on with your life and be like, oh, hopefully this guy will figure it out eventually. But you don't do that. You feel the need, the urge to comment and say, no, 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 you're wrong. Why do you do that? Because you feel the need to defend some bullshit that you feel insecure about. You feel the need to defend your ideology because you're questioning, like, fuck, did I do the wrong thing? Fuck, fuck, fuck. That's exactly what happened. And that's why he didn't say shit when I said everything I said, because everything was right. Okay? But you know what? Maybe I should just get some proof for you guys. Like, should I start, like, showing my, like, hinge fucking statements that they be saying to me? Like, you guys see through the comments. You guys know. But, like, maybe I need some, like, maybe I need to show you guys, like, some real proof. I really prefer not to show my dating life in person. I'd really prefer if none of you guys saw the girls I was talking to. But at the end of the day, man, if I'm going to get fucking people doubting me and shit, like, it's like anything else. Y'all say, like, oh, I can't push a certain amount of weight. It's like, well, fuck. Now I need a video of me pushing that weight, or else, like, you know what I mean? Like, those 70-pound dumbbells, for example. Like, I needed to take a video of me pushing that weight and, like, showing that I can do that shit pretty easily. Because I could talk about all I want, but if you guys are like, well, I've never seen you push 70-pound dumbbells, so you talk about it, you're just talk. It's like, well, fuck, now I need to show you. That's why that video is out there. You can check it out if you want. It's one of my recent videos. But it's the same thing with fucking dating. If y'all want to fucking see, I'll fucking show you. Like, we can fucking get into it, man. But no, you guys don't need all that. I'm pretty sure you guys trust me. But I mean, I'm more just saying I want to help you guys out. I don't want you guys getting fucked. That's my only thing. Ew, plus you're married, probably way older. Yeah, it's dumb. I remember you used to get those annoying temp warnings in the past. Yeah, well, that's when I was hot as shit. I'm giggling. Yeah, I remember when I got in trouble for having too many mods. Yeah, I did. True. Yeah. Now we got, like, memories and shit. It's funny. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. He's unemployed, living in someone's basement, I bet. Exactly. That's exactly what's going on. He lives with his wife in his mom's basement. Yeah, exactly. Maybe married. Body pillow. I don't want to see that. Exactly, exactly, exactly. His wife disappears when he takes the med. Yep, his right and his hand, his wife. Yeah. No, yeah, literally. And the wife disappears and probably goes to another guy because he's so bothered at that situation itself. Oh, yeah. I swear to God, I will defend my fucking case till the day I die because these people are such idiots. Let me, because even if I show you, they still won't all believe, even with proof. Let them, because even if they show you, they still won't believe you. I agree. No, keep dating personal. Yeah, I agree. My mom is his wife. Got to go. Bye. Want to sleep. Bye. Bye, Evil. Bye, bye. Peace, peace, peace out. Yeah, so that's all I got to say, man. Honestly, I'm probably going to end the stream here. I don't know how the streams get so, like, I don't know how these streams get so, like fucking, like, mental jujitsu, bro. It's like, it's literally like, I feel like I'm in a fucking cage and we're trying to figure this shit out. And I'm just like, fuck, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I the fucking crazy one here? And it's like, no, they're in your stream. You know what I mean? Jake, I want to tell you something. You are dragging it on for too long. You actually care about them, but that's why you're even talking about them. Well, I care about, just perception in general. I'm not saying, like, I care. I mean, like, I care about debates. I care about perception. I care about how the stream goes. You know what I mean? I care about all those different things. So it's a little bit different. Because I actually wanted to debate and defend myself, Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what they say. I'm like, no, I care, and I want to make sure you fucking understand that you're wrong and I'm right. I do care about you as understanding I'm right. So I am a little bothered that they left because I wanted them to understand I was right. But not that bothered. But like, I'm not. I'm also not going to be one of those guys that's like, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. Um. Oh my gosh. Hey, cutie. Oh, thanks. You're probably gonna head out, finna eat lunch soon. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing is like, people just be jealous, man. People be jealous. Oh wait, what did I click on? LMAO. Oh, duh. You're mental. I am. You're still on live. Yes. What's wrong? Wait, who's gonna debate? I was gonna debate someone, but unfortunately, they were not. I don't think they were willing to debate. I think they just wanted to say what I was saying made them feel sad, or they thought I was wrong, but then weren't willing to defend their argument. I guess that bothers me the most. It's like anything else. It's like someone says something that's wrong openly about me, and then don't defend your argument. I guess that's what bothers me. It's like, how could you do that? I don't respect people that don't debate people. That's why I don't like Ben Shapiro anymore. Because he used to be the guy that would debate everyone. Then Nick Fuentes goes, okay, debate me. And then they go, and he goes, no. No. Like, okay, well, I guess you're not that guy anymore. You handle yourself well enough. You're just very harsh. Oh, thanks. He's allowed to express himself the way he wants. Oh my gosh, bro. I swear to God. Sometimes I think I can get away with whatever the fuck I want. Like, I just could not imagine if, like, I looked differently. Like, it's just funny. But yeah, no, true. I am allowed to express things however I want. It was a debate about what, LOL. We were going to debate about dating dynamics, and like he was trying to say he's married, so he knows more about dating and stuff, and how I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's just like, bro, just because you're married, it doesn't mean you know shit about dating, okay? The truth is, I've probably been with more women than you, so how, like, at that point, because if you're married, you've only been with one woman. I mean, like, then that means that my experience is over you now, because I've been with more than one woman, obviously. So like odds here, and if that number is increasingly high, like what is that, you know? I don't need to say the exact number, but if it's multiplied to 1, what data does that give me over some other person? A lot more. Okay, if they're 1 and mine is here, what data? They have this data, I have this data. Very difficult. I have something, say, make a fucking poll, it's fun, bye. Oh my god, what did he say to you then? I have something to say. He sounds so dumb, literally, but so cute. Stop hating on Ben Shapiro. Haha, you look like Charlie Kirk? Bruh, no. What? Stop copying me, thank you. But if you're married, you should no longer be dating. Yeah, true. Okay, yeah, true. But that's my point, is that, okay, so if you're married, and you've only been with one woman, okay, and you can't date, how the fuck are you going to say that you have good dating experience or data? You only have with one woman. You don't know what would happen with another woman. You don't know what happened with another woman. You don't know if you like something more. Maybe this one woman that you were with, you go with another woman and go, wait a second, I like this one way more. I didn't know that. I didn't know this was even a thing. Dudes, this is when I think dudes are stupid. This is when I feel most disconnected with dudes, because they're so stupid in dating, and they think like, oh, this is the best I can get. It's genuinely like, it is sad because it stems from lack of options, but like men disillusion themselves, and like you wonder, like, how is this person falling in love with this girl that has an attitude and is not great looking? And it's like literally lack of options, lack of dating experience. So because of that, the feelings that they get from these experiences are much more intense. Okay, picture it this way: if you're a guy and some hot girl starts flirting with you for the first time, you're gonna remember that for the next like month to 2 months, because you're like, holy shit. But if you're some guy and you have hot girls flirting with you, 3 times a week, or just a night that you go out, it'll happen multiple times. It's so different. You perceive these experiences so much different. You're very desensitized to it. So that could happen. You could forget about it. You could be like, okay, yeah, whatever. It wasn't that big of a deal. But that other guy, his experiences are so little that to him, it was like an amazing woman experience, because they don't get that experience a lot. You look like Bones. You're killing it. Your spiky hair is literally so wild. Oh, thank you. One cat, other is elephant is horny. What? But if you're married, oh yeah. How many women have you been with? I can't answer that on stream. Sorry. I'd prefer not to say. But I can tell you that compared to men this year, okay, 2025 or no? Well, I guess we can just go past year, the past year, because it started more like November. Compared to men, I would say I've probably been with more like top 5%, I would say. Maybe 1%. I really don't know the odds on there, but this past year, way more experience. And you have to understand something. When men say they have dating experience from like 4 years ago, it's very different than when they have dating experience now because women date differently now. So you have to understand something. Like, I've talked to my parents about it too because my dad will try to. I'm like, Dad, you haven't dated in 25 years. You have no idea how the fuck like any of this shit works, okay? And you know, like it's just completely different. Hey, what happened earlier? Flubkid is acting like a degenerate and usual, internet like usual. So, dude, yeah, maybe different, mean differently. Not saying this is you, but unwise to assume you know more than whoever you're talking to. Yes. Well, also, it's not true. You don't know more than whoever you're talking to. You can always learn something from someone. But I think it's important to just make sure you're learning from them and not, taking their advice just blindly. I think dudes be like, oh, no, I took his advice and it went wrong. Like, that's the thing is that's never happened to me. Recently, at least. Or, like, there are so many times they'll be like, oh, I took his advice and went so bad. That never happens to me. Never fucking happens to me once, ever. That never fucking happens to me. Never. People take my advice all the time and just go, dude, your advice fucking worked. Happens all the time. Never once have I taken someone's advice and been like, oh, I shouldn't have taken their advice. Never happens to me anymore because the way that my brain works, it's so calculated on the idea of not fucking up and not letting someone else fuck up my life. That's very important to me. Oh, did a poll of all men in the world? Oh, no. That'd be nice, Bones. You're loved. I don't have issues finding good men. Maybe it's a you thing. I don't have issues. I mean, I don't really know what that means, finding good men. Like, no, there's definitely good dudes out here. Definitely some good, really, really good dudes out here. Wish I could say the same thing about speak to everyone as if they know something you don't. Yeah, I agree. Well, the truth, because they technically do. Freddie Glock, have you ever watched Invincible? You can learn a lot from women. Just do you have a steady woman in your life? That's actually probably one of the best questions I've heard because it goes way more with how I date. You know what I mean? People are like, you have a girlfriend? No, so you don't talk to any girls? No. I like that question. Yes, I do. Right now. Which is good, obviously. Come on, bro. Aren't giving credit where it's due. You think you've learned nothing from anyone your whole life so far? I'm not buying that. No. What? When did I say that? When did those words come out of my mouth? That is such a... You need to work on your misinterpretations because I don't know. Like, this is what I'm saying. That is completely not what I'm saying. Like, you need to work on your... I don't know if it's the lag. I don't know what it is. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you can learn something from everyone. Okay? You can learn something from everyone, no matter what. You could learn what not to do sometimes. Sometimes someone could be talking and I'm like, okay, I'm learning. You did this thing. Let me not do this thing because you ended up in this shitty position. I don't want to be in your position. You can learn something from anyone. My point is, I learn from YouTubers all the time. I learn from people that are making money. I learn from gym people. I learn from dieted people. I learn from natural, holistic, people. I learn from all these people 1000%. I'm telling you that I've never been in a situation where a friend of mine, now we're talking about friends, whole different vibe. A friend of mine gave me advice. Now, I've taken my friend's advice. I'm sure it's happened before. I can't remember exactly. I'm sure it's happened before. But never has it happened very recently where my friend, right, gave me advice, like I said, and I took it and it was bad advice and it was shitty advice. Because for me, I never, ever, like I said, I never want to take, like, I never want to have someone else give me shitty advice that ends up fucking up my life. So I'm very calculated with it. Okay, I'm very precise with it. I make sure that what they're saying, I actually am going to use it the right way. So obviously I take advice from people. Obviously, that's how you learn, that's how you win, that's how you grow. But my point is, when it comes to specifically friends, the last time there's been a situation where I took I took his advice and it didn't work, which I hear from other people, I'm saying I'm confused by how that could happen to someone. I'm saying recently I'm starting to get more confused on how that would happen to someone because the way that my brain goes, it's if it didn't go right, it was because I fucked up. Okay? Not because of someone else. Okay? Like, I can't give someone else that much control. So I'm saying that in the past year, if you want me to be as specific as possible, in the past year, all the advice that I have taken from my friends has gone well because I was calculated with it before. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay. So yeah, Holy Laggin. Oh yeah, that's contradicting from what you said earlier. Now you're getting very specific. You were a little too vague again. I'm hearing you, bro. Trust me. All right, I hope that makes sense. I really don't know what part's confusing, but if any part's confusing, let me know and then I could go over it again so no one's confused. So there's no like misnomers or anything. I don't want you guys to be like, "No, he's contradicting." No. Question what I say so then I can give you the exact answer. So then the people that don't like questions are the people that don't stick by what they say. I stick by what I say, so please question it. Please give me your fucking feedback and tell me what you think is wrong with it so then I could explain it to you better. I don't want you sitting here confused being like, "No, this guy doesn't make sense." No. Tell me what's wrong, tell me what doesn't make sense, and I'll fucking explain it to you in a better way, in a more efficient way that might work. Bro spends too much time on one question. Oh my gosh, disgusting. I'm listening, Jake. You not bone. I think he got triggered by something, but I don't know. Literally, you're so things. Bro could win a gold medal yapping was a sport. Are you done yapping? I see why he's single. Bruh. That's like, you realize I just said I had a steady woman in my life. I could easily make her my girlfriend, but I choose not to. So how would that, like, that makes no sense. And here's the thing, you guys have to understand, when I'm with girls, I don't talk. Okay? The only reason I talk on YouTube is because I have to, okay? Because if I'm not, then it's just gonna be quiet. But you have to understand, with girls, if you want them to be attracted to you, you just ask questions and make them talk, so then they're gonna like you more. Obviously. You see, y'all think I don't know the sauce. It's fucking hilarious. Like, you think if I'm in bed with a girl right now, I'm gonna start yapping? No, I'm fucking silent. I'm giving that soft, slow, toned voice that you talk in the bedroom with girls that make them way more attracted to you. Okay, I switch it to that. But I don't need to do that for this, because fuck that. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, y'all really don't understand my sauce. But see, that statement makes me want to bring one of my girls right now, call them up and just be like, "Hey, come here. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm still single, but here's a girl in my bed right now." I mean, literally, there's fucking like long hairs. I mean, like I don't know how to prove it to you guys. But then you guys say shit like that, and I'm like, okay. I'm not impressed by your brick wallpaper. Yeah, it's shit. I'm not impressed by it either. Where's the fucking poll, Jake? Stop element. I think earlier you just got overgeneralized your statement. People take my advice and say it's good, but I never take their advice. No, that's not what I said. Take a break, buddy. Give it a rest. You sell drug? No, same. I don't know. He might be on something lagging. I'm giggling. It was good. You're too scared to make it official? Is this high school? LMAO. No, that's not too scared. It's because I'm also talking to other hot women, and I have options. And dudes that claim that they're loyal just don't have options. And women know that deep down internally. That's why they go for dudes that cheat and have multiple women. And that's why they're more sexually attracted to me. So if you could figure out that one, then let me know. Cap, oh, I get it. You're fake with women. No, I'm real with them. I tell them I'm with other women, and they respect that more. I'll never be fake and be like, oh no, I'll never cheat on you. I'll always be loyal to you, and then go cheat on them. That's what pussy ass dudes do. I'll never cheat. I'll never be a cheater because I never make it an official relationship. Yeah, we can hang out. Yeah, we can date. Yeah, you can sleep over. All that shit doesn't mean we need to make it official. And if I'm honest about that shit, they respect it more. So that's not fake at all. It's actually real, and they respect it. That's why they're attracted to it. Not him pulling my best friend is a woman. Oh, no, fuck no. I'm not friends with them. They're not my best friend. The fuck? Fuck no. They're not a friend. I don't have female friends. I date women. They're just not my, not a labeled relationship. See, y'all don't understand how shit works. It's fucking hilarious. No way you've ever had a girl in your bed. Oh, God, bro. Fuck. Dude, do I need to prove it to you guys? Like, I think I might need to, low key. I mean, yeah. Where's the poll? Come on, let me show you. I love when he said that. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, if women see you saying I have binders full of women to pick from, they will never choose you. Incorrect. They get bothered when men say it and it's not actually happening. But if you're humble about it and you're chill about it, and they just see that other hot women are attracted to you, women will definitely be more attracted to you. And I mean, you could say I'm wrong, but unfortunately, because I've experienced both sides, being a dude that didn't have a lot of women attracted to him, now I'm a dude that has way more women attracted to me. I've noticed the difference, so it's very difficult for me to tell me that I'm wrong, unfortunately, because it's kind of like a 1 + 1 = 2 thing for me. It's like, okay, this happened these years ago, and this is the result, and this happened now, and this is the result. It's very logical for me, not very emotional. Literally, I'm blushing. Hey, cutie, what up, what up? Stop messing with his sauce. Y'all are so dumb. LOL, I'm giggling. Dude, this chat's glazing me right now. Let's chill. Men who feel like they need to prove their manhood by displaying women is not manly. That's what I'm saying. I don't like. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like I don't need to prove it. But when y'all say shit, I'm like, damn. Like, I guess I do need to prove it. Like, I don't think I need to, but then y'all be saying shit like that, and I'm just like, well, maybe I do. Like, I think. Well, the funny thing is, I feel like if the person's gonna get extremely emotionally reactive and be like, what? What do you mean? I do. It's like, well, it could be a little bit more obvious, but if the dude's like, fuck, dude, I guess I gotta show you, man. I think it's a little bit more chill. But I don't know. It really depends on how you see it. Really depends on how you see it. This dude is rage baiting us with his shitty Wi-Fi and extra long answers. For real. But that's what you said you were going to do. Listen, I'm confused again. The chat is being disrespectful. Do I need to call a girl to come here now? And 2 minutes later, I would never do that. I don't need to. I didn't say I would never do that. I said I'm thinking about the idea of it. You guys, what the why do you guys like take words out of my mouth? I didn't say I would never do that. I'll fucking do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. My point is, it's a funny conversation in my head that's like, oh yeah, like, would I do that? Would I not do that? I don't feel the need to do it, but if y'all are gonna say stuff, then maybe. I'm giggling. You said you wouldn't need to. This is so funny. Like, you need to rewind your live. He's so cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming this is a woman behind here because now you're just playing illogical, and I don't really argue with women in general. I don't do that. I find there's zero return on investment. So unfortunately, I know I'm right about whatever the fuck we're talking about. I honestly forgot about it, but nah, I don't argue with women like that. Unfortunately, I just don't do it. Maybe you should be with him. Honestly, the TikTok gets way more glazers, bro. TikTok, I feel like I'm fucking God, bro. They're all like, oh my gosh, you're so hot, you're so cute, you're so handsome. Like, YouTube doesn't have as many glazers, you know what I mean? They're there. But TikTok, it's like, I literally feel like I'm God. Like, it's bad for my ego. It's like, holy fuck, you know? I'm not a woman, LMAO. Do you not know you're right? Oh, sorry, you just sound like one then. I don't know what that means. No, he's too mean to a girl. Ew. Everything I've said, your response has been 0 out of 100. I'm just confused. Okay. Well, you're definitely a feminine person. Whether or not you're a guy or a girl, I don't know. You're a feminine person. I don't like arguing with feminine people that much. I'll debate with someone if they like actually give some open-minded stuff, but after a while, if I'm just noticing you're going to feminine emotion and not logic, it's very difficult. You know what I mean? Because the feminine, what they do in arguments is they put words in your mouth and try to make it seem like that. Uh, and I don't even like, I don't even participate in that. I really don't. Bro, it takes six business days to reply. Elma, it's just because we know how to debate instead of insult. What's your debate? What are you debating? Let's hear it. I would love to debate you right now on what you're fucking saying. I'm not gonna argue. Arguing and debating are two different things. You're trying to tell me, you're trying to put words in my mouth. That's not debating, okay? Argue what you're saying is right, but you're not gonna argue that. You're just gonna say, you just said this thing and now you said that thing. That's not what happened, okay? Like you keep saying, like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. That's an argument. That's not a debate. You said this. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. That's fucking bullshit, okay? Like that's like that's a feminine conversation. I don't do that. Like I'm listening, Italy's so mean to girls. Yeah, I know. Well, they fucking suck, dude. I also hate feminine dudes too. So it's you know, it's both. The thing is though, there are specific girls I do like, you know, and those are the good ones. But unfortunately, you know, hanging out with them raises a standard for women and it makes me hate women even more because I'm like, why are you not like her? You know? I debate if you let anyone else talk. Bro, what do you mean? Like, I'm so confused. Is there another person in the room? Like, I am the only person that can visually talk. Like, how is there any interrupting when there's not even a human conversation going on? You say words in the chat, I respond. Like, how is there like how is that let anyone talk? I'm so confused. I fucking my brain is fucking skewed right now. But I'm waiting for so you said LMAO, we just know how to debate instead of insult, and then you said you just participate in the queen, facts are facts. That's not a debate. You've said no argument so far. Everything your response is a 0 out of 10. I'm just confused. That's also that's not a reason. That's just a emotional insult, and there's zero reasoning behind that. You're saying I'm a woman, LMAO, do not, or I am not a woman. That's again not an argument. So you've made 0 arguments. You've made 0 arguments the entire time. That's the issue. Okay? Jake, you're so funny. I enjoy your streams. Are women holding something against you to hate them this much? What an insane mindset. Uh, no, it's more I just hate like you know, like feminine conversations in general, and I just hate modern day women overall. And I mean, I've always thought this way. A lot of dudes do. They're just afraid to say it. Um, and unfortunately, now that I've experienced like good women, like women that I actually like, and almost be like, wow, why are women not like her? Like, why are they not like you? You know, that's what I think. So yeah, like I thought the more hot girls I would pull, the more I would actually like women and respect them. It actually made me like them less because what happened was I was like, wait a second, so you're chill, but all these other ones fucking suck. So it actually made me like them less. Saying facts is facts is not a debate. Elmo, is the first thing you're doing a live stream? He's lonely and so, bruh. That's what I'm saying, Sarah. Be nice. Jake is sweet sometimes. He's been sweet to me for the most part. Stop being so sparse. Well, why do you not settle with the why are more women not like you girls? You just threw them out. Oh, I thought I was an incel, lonely incel. Now you're questioning my girls. This is funny how contradictory you are. You're definitely a feminine dude, and that sucks. Because I don't conversate with those people very well at all. I never have. Um, because there's a lot of them. There's, what if I like her and her and her? What if I like the girl I hung out with last night, but I also like the girl I hung out with 2 days ago? Then what? You know? Like, it gets difficult. You are because you have no girls. So, here's the thing. You can't ask me, about my girls and question my dating dynamics and why I don't pick this specific girl for this specific thing and then say that I have no girls. Like, it's very illogical, unfortunately. It's like, are we gonna have a conversation about my dating dynamics, or are we gonna just like completely like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like almost like you saying like, bro, you don't actually lift weights. It's like, okay, like I'm a personal trainer. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna like say this, then it's like, are we actually gonna talk about like training, or are you just gonna say no, you just don't lift weights, you're weak? I don't know. I'm getting this. Jake makes Jake Paul seem more tolerable. You know what's funny is you could be doing anything in your life and you choose to watch my stream. You could go work out, you could start a business, you could go talk to women, you could do all these different things, and you're choosing to watch my stream. In fact, you could go on the internet and do anything on the internet. You can go watch anyone. You can go watch any live stream, and you choose to watch me. So I must be giving something to you, because you could be doing anything on this earth and you're choosing to watch me. So I must be giving you something, okay? Because I would never, all these haters, never would I go out of my way to go on a live stream and watch them and start talking shit about them or questioning them or any of that stuff. I would feel like such a fucking loser in a second that I don't even know. You know what I mean? I couldn't even handle that. I'm the only one here. You don't like femininity? No, I love femininity. I love feminine women. I don't like the feminization of the world, because feminism made women more masculine and more egotistical, which just made them shittier humans to be around. And it made men more feminine and weak, which makes them, backstabbers and, emotionally reactive and just not, good people, which sucks, you know? But I do like really feminine women. I like women that, give me back rubs, make food for me, and, are very nice and peaceful and calming and almost like my cheerleader. That's what I like about my girls. They're like my cheerleader. They're just, I don't know what you're doing, but I support what you're doing. Those are the girls I like. So, when I have these girls and I see them like that, I'm just like, damn, everyone else should be like that. Like, why are other women not like this? I'm here, you're giving me a headache. Okay, but you're still here, bro. Maybe you don't want a woman. Majority of women I definitely don't want and definitely don't like. But there are a few women out there that I'm definitely attracted to. For sure. Dude, just come out. Here's the thing, dude. Like, I'm like, y'all, like, I think dudes suck too. I think dudes are weak as fuck now. Like, y'all say like I be like hating on women. I hate on dudes too. Like, I'm like, yeah, women are stupid, but dudes are stupid too. You know what I mean? Like, y'all like think it's like this one thing. Like, I think it's all fucking bad, but I think the feminization is the issue. That's the thing, is I blame, a lot of the dudes' issues and a lot of the dudes being weak and, stupid on a lot of the feminizing things that have happened to them. I've been enjoying him. Of course. I don't mess with feminine people, and 2 minutes later, I love femininity. I love feminine women, okay? I don't like feminism because it's stupid and made women more masculine, and I don't like feminine dudes. So, yeah. I don't like lots of, overall, but I love feminine women, obviously. But the second they're together, I don't like feminine conversations. So I only like femininity when it's literally just for me and my family and my kids, and, that's about it. The second that it's, I guess that's basically how I feel. Pick a stance on it, bro, bipolar AF. Like I said, every single thing I've said has pretty much been point on. I like feminine women, don't like feminine conversations, don't like feminine men, don't like feminism, don't like the fact that feminism made women more masculine. What the fuck could be contradicting about that? I see where he's coming from. Of course you do, because a majority of women I don't like is literally incel slogans. I mean, you could say that, but like, what are you gonna do? Call Andrew Tate an incel? Like, he has a bunch of hot models with him. Then what? You know? Like, that's the issue. Is like you can say these words, but when when they don't really do much damage to the person because they're so untrue, it gets difficult because and then the sad thing is some incel dude might see this and be like, "Wait a second. Like this is so bad because they're saying all these dudes are incels, but then they're getting all these hot women, and then I'm told I'm supposed to not do this. I'm so confused, you know? So then they're gonna go and do whatever, Andrew Tate's saying. And maybe he might be a bad influence, but they don't care because they're like, well, I'm not getting hot girls and this guy's getting hot girls. So I just want to do what they're doing. That's how dudes are gonna think, unfortunately. I'm not saying it's good, I'm saying that's what's gonna happen. So, you gotta be careful with that shit. I think you need consistency. I'm very consistent with my goals. Literally so cute. I'm listening. Feminism is not feminine, baby. Get a dictionary. What is a feminine conversation? Talking shit and gossiping. I hate that shit. I hate it so much. Talking shit, gossiping, saying shit like, just feminine, like talking, like words, like ooh, like just getting excited about talking shit and gossiping about people. I literally hate that shit. Like, especially when they know the person and they like the person and they're super nice to the person. That is the grossest thing. I'm like, so you're gonna basically, like, if you're talking shit about, some fucking dictator, who gives a fuck? You don't know the person. If you're just talking about shit about people in general, it's fine. Who gives a fuck? If you're just talking shit about a group of people, it is what it is. No one cares. But if you're talking shit about someone and then you're being nice to them, I find that extremely gross and fake and disgusting to me. I agree about feminists. Google it. Oh, he didn't deny about being an incel. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the dudes that get emotionally reactive about that shit are probably going to be the ones that are actually incels. But, I mean, if I'm kind of, like, good with the women I have, why do I feel the need to get emotional? Oh my gosh, no, I'm so strong. Like, I don't really care that much. You explained yourself very well. I don't disagree with anything you said, but I'm still here because, it's dumb. Where are the hot women at? All I see is a raggedy curtain. See, that's where it comes in. It's like, ooh, well, I could prove it then. But then you just said, oh, but you wouldn't need to prove it. It's like, oh, well, maybe just for you, you know. You're gossiping about other women. Yeah, but well, I'm more just talking shit about them in general. But I will say that to their faces too. I will say that I don't like women in general to their faces. I've said that before, and they don't give a fuck. That's the thing. I've noticed, like, I started actually saying that shit to them, and if they find me hot, they don't care. They don't care. Because the issue is I'm unfiltered, and they're not used to unfiltered guys, so they'll be like, "Oh, why do I like you so much? Why am I so attracted to you? Why am I so attracted to you?" That's what usually happens to them when I say shit like that. Okay, certain words is a turnoff for you. So still no denial of my word. I'm giggling. I never said you don't need to prove it. I'm saying it's unmanly to even try to even suggest proving it. I will say it to their faces, and he wonders why he's still single. I've never wondered why I'm single ever in my entire life. I've always been like, nope, this is exactly how I want it to play out. Jake, be nice. I hate that you say that. You just need a hug. Ew, and that would make you better. I mean, is it just me? But like, I don't know. I'm not like like I don't think hugs make me feel better. Like back rubs and like hugs though, I don't know. If it's with a girl I really like, then yeah. But if it's some random person, I don't feel better from a hug from a random person. Jake, be nice. I hate. Oh yeah, sorry. Wait. Why am I so attracted to you? Oh, okay, this happens many times, I'm sure. It does. It sucks, is what it is. Jake, my question. Gossiping? Whoever has time for gossiping either done nothing with their life or have nothing in their lives. Oh my gosh, when he licks his lips. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Okay, what the fuck? You don't have girls you really like. You just proved that to us. What do you mean? I just said I did. Dude, I think there's someone I think this person's literally autistic. I mean, I know you're like a dude and you're, feminine, so that definitely hurts, but like If you really like them, you lock them down. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why does Leonardo DiCaprio not lock down all of his 25-year-old models? Why does Brad Pitt not lock down all these 25-year-old hot women? It's because they have endless options. If you, as a man, see that what endless options look like, it's very difficult for you to just settle with one woman when you have a lot of hot women also expressing interest. That's just the reality. It doesn't hurt me, honey. You're the only one upset here. I don't believe I'm upset. And the funny thing is, like, usually through life, you know, most of my rage baiting is myself. But I feel pretty relaxed right now. Brad Pitt was married to Angelina Jolie, dumbass. Yeah, and then they got divorced. And then he started dating some hot models that are way younger. Leonardo DiCaprio, same thing. Yeah, I can tell you're a feminine person because you take one thing out of the argument and then you go for that thing without actually, talking about the thing. Do you see how this argument's went 10 different ways? That's because you're a feminine person. And it is. Ugh, disgusting. Repulsive. This is so silly, literally. Serious question, is Jesus God or his son of God, bro? I don't know. I think Jesus is, I don't know. Because he beat her? Yeah, and no one really cares. That's the thing. That's the funny thing is no one cares that Brad Pitt beat up that girl. And you are not in the same leagues as DiCaprio or Brad Pitt, LMAO. I do believe I am. I do believe I am 1000%. The funny thing is, no matter what you say, like, it's not going to take back my confidence that I have, that I do believe that I'm a 10 out of 10. I do believe I am, God's gift from earth. Yeah. So, is what it is. The FBI was involved. Angie was made a statement. He also beat the children at the same time. Damn. I did not know that. The funny thing is, no one cares. No one gives a fuck because he's Brad Pitt. No one cares, and it's very interesting. But yeah, no, I definitely think I'm in the same league as them, 1000%. I've always thought that. I always have that confidence, and you are not all that tough love. Yeah, like I said, you can have that. I don't really care. I believe I am. I always believe that because that's literally just my mindset. I can't not think that way. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Literally, not the baby's ill. Oh, yeah, that's a little odd. But yeah, no, 1000%. I do believe that. I'll always believe that. And yeah, you can never take that away from me, unfortunately, because I've built the physique, the face, the body, and luckily I have gotten external validation, which obviously isn't the most important part of being confident, but it does help as a little bonus. So, yeah. All right, well, it's probably time to end the stream. How are you in the same league as someone who did Brad Pitt did to his women he married and kids?